Welcome to Faz Learning Centre. Today's story is Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a little girl called Little Red Riding Hood. She lived with her parents in a house by a deep dark forest. On the other side of the forest, in a little cottage, lived her grandma. Little Red Riding Hood could get there by walking along the forest path. One morning, Little Red Riding Hood's mother gave her a small task. She needed to bring some food to her grandma. She bravely walked along, knowing that in the forest lived Big Bad Wolf. Little Red Riding Hood had not been walking for very long when out of the trees came the Big Bad Wolf. "Where are you going?" hissed the Big Bad Wolf. "I am taking this food to my grandmother's cottage," replied the little girl, "and you can't stop me." Quickly, the wolf hatched a plan. The girl was very small. Her grandma would make a much bigger meal, he thought. He left Little Red Riding Hood picking flowers in the forest. That told him, thought Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf ran quickly along the forest path. He knew Little Red Riding Hood would not be long. The wolf knocked on the cottage door. "Oh, Grandma," he squeaked, "it's me, Little Red Riding Hood." "That's not my granddaughter," thought Grandma. "It must be the wolf," and she quickly hid under the bed. The wolf got fed up of waiting by the door, so he let himself in. Grandma must have popped out, he thought. The wolf decided to wait for Little Red Riding Hood. "If I dressed up as Grandma, she'll never guess it's me," thought the wolf. Soon Little Red Riding Hood was knocking on Grandma's door. "Come in," said the wolf in a husky voice. Nervously, Little Red Riding Hood opened the door. That didn't sound like Grandma, she thought. Little Red Riding Hood looked at the wolf. "You're not my grandma," she shouted. "Well, I'm going to eat you anyway," said the wolf, jumping out of bed. But as he jumped out, Grandma's nightcap flopped right over his eyes. Just then, while the wolf was confused, Grandma pulled Little Red Riding Hood under the bed. Hearing all the commotion, a passing woodcutter ran into the cottage and chased away the wolf. He looked around for Grandma and Little Red Riding Hood. "We're under here," said Grandma. Little Red Riding Hood and Grandma were so happy. They invited the woodcutter to stay for tea, and the wolf never came back to bother them again. The end. Please like and share this video and subscribe to Faz Learning Centre. Thank you. Bye.